What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Steel Curtain Call, a show here on YouTube dedicated 100% to the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm your host. My name is Patrick. Thank you guys very much for tuning in this evening. I appreciate all of you. Just kidding. I hate all of you. If you're brand new to the channel, you picked a very good episode to tune into. Please hit that subscribe button. I'd very much appreciate it. And guys, if you want extra Steel Curtain Call content, all you have to do is go to patreon.com/thesteelcurtaincall. For just $1 measly a month, you will get exclusive videos that you don't get anywhere else. And the cool part about it is you tell me how to run my show. You ask and you shall receive. But it's 100% optional. You don't have to do it. But if you just can't get enough of this show, patreon.com. Ow. That hurt. Patreon.com/thesteelcurtaincall is the place to go. Okay, you jerks. Several months back, you guys told me that you wanted me to eat a hot pepper and then talk about something. So that's what I'm going to do today. Joining me in the studio today is my dear brother, Chris. Funny thing, humans, you know, Chris never comes down and sees my other shows, but the one where I eat the hot pepper... Oh, yeah, he'll come down and see that one. Now, Chris, what I would like you to do for me, sir, is to tell people that we're not bluffing. I am not actually going to eat a pepper. I'm going to do something that is equally worse, but originally I was going to do a habanero pepper. And then I thought to myself, people are out on YouTube eating the really hot peppers. Habanero, I can't do that. I got to keep my street cred up here. So a dear friend of mine said, hey, why don't you go get some ghost pepper sauce? Chris, would you please present the camera with the ghost pepper sauce? Hopefully you'll be able to read that. That's legit, folks. That's legit. You can't lie about that. It says it right there on the label. All right. Now I want to read you guys something here. I want to read you the description of this sauce. This sauce will haunt your dreams with fevered nightmares of apocalyptic horsemen, dragging your soul to the burning pits of hell. Made from the world's hottest pepper, the Naga... I'm going to assume that it's the H. Holokia ghost pepper. Never meant to cross human lips. Turn back now while there's still time. And don't forget, you will warned. Now, here's the thing. This is just a sauce. This sauce is 500,000 Scoville units. That is the basic unit of measurement I think that a habanero is. I think just a basic habanero is 500,000. So this is just sauce and it's 500,000 units. So... ladies and gentlemen, this is legit right here. Now, you have to understand, and I said it on the last show, I don't do well with spicy food. I wasn't kidding when I said that. I hate spicy food. The little Taco Bell packets, those drive me insane, folks. So, this is going to be interesting. So, we are well prepared here tonight. We have saltine crackers, which is what we will deploy the sauce on. We have a glass of milk, which my brother says I needed more, but... that's going to have to cut it. And I have bread as well. I also have a trash can for vomiting because there's a solid 75% chance that could happen. So here's how this show's going to work. As you saw in the title, we are predicting the outcome of Super Bowl 52. We're going to kind of preview the matchup a little bit. The catch is this. I'm going to take several drops of this sauce right here, and then I'm going to try, while under the influence of said sauce, to talk about the Super Bowl. That's where things get interesting. All right. I have here a saltine cracker. Now, I believe in entertainment value here on the Steel Curtain Call. I believe in making you guys click on my videos and give me views. So, this stuff just smells like the devil. Okay, I figured at least 3 or 4 drops will be good. And I do want to point out, it says here on the back or on the front, more than 1 drop is suicide. Here we go. Now, I don't know how well you can see that. Wow, that's a lot of sauce. I put a lot of sauce on that cracker, dude. Oh man, we gotta commit. We gotta commit. Tom Brady didn't win 5 Super Bowls by not committing. Yeah, but Tom Brady's probably smart enough to not eat a hot pepper because he's healthy like that. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Okay. Holy cow, we gotta go.
You gotta get the bread. You gotta get the milk.
No, that's the challenge. We gotta try to get through it first, and then we. Okay. Super Bowl 52. Let's talk about Super Bowl 52. Here's the thing about Super Bowl 52. We're gonna preview the show, and at the end of it, I'm gonna predict who I think is gonna win, final score. But the preview is gonna be a little different. I don't need to sit here and talk to you about. I don't need to sit here and talk to you about the New England Patriots. We all know the New England Patriots. They're no stranger to anybody. We know what they're about. We know who's on that team. We don't need to preview them. We're all familiar with them. And the point of this show tonight is to sell you the Philadelphia Eagles, because nobody's talking about the Philadelphia Eagles. Nobody's talking about the Philadelphia Eagles. The Patriots are the favorite to win, as they should be. They should be the favorites to win. But the thing about the Eagles, if there was one team out there who is capable of beating the Patriots, it's the Philadelphia Eagles. I would argue that the Philadelphia Eagles could be the most complete team in pro football. They could be the most complete team in pro football. The thing about it is most teams, when we look at them, be quiet, ESPN. The thing about most teams is usually the offense is good and the defense is bad, or vice versa. But you can't say that about the Philadelphia Eagles. My mouth is watering. My ears.
You sound so desperate.
My ears hurt.
Does it feel good to say Philadelphia Eagles because you keep saying it?
No, I see the saliva just. The Philadelphia Eagles could be the most complete team in pro football. Their offense is good. Their defense is good. If there's one team who can beat them, it's the Eagles, and here's why. Let's start with their defense. Their defense is absolutely incredible. Pass rush, secondary, run defense, they're excellent. They're ranked 4th overall in total defense during the regular season. They allow teams to only get 306 yards per game, folks. Their rush defense is 1st in the NFL. They only allow 79 rushing yards per game. Their guys up front, I mean, you got to think about what they got up front, guys. Their front four, Vinny Curry, Fletcher Cox, Brandon Graham, Chris Long. And then you throw Timmy Jernigan into that mix. They're incredible up front. And then behind those guys, Najee Good, Nigel Bradham, Michael Kendricks, Derek Barnett. They're all incredible. They're absolutely incredible. Those front four and then the linebackers, they're so good. And then pressure-wise, they pressure 41% of the time. That's the most in the National Football League, folks. The Pittsburgh Steelers were number 2, by the way. But the Eagles are number 1. 41% of the time they're creating pressure. That's astronomical. Oh. Oh, it's bad.
Where's it hurting?
Everywhere. Just like everywhere hurts. Their secondary, Malcolm Jenkins, Ronnie McLeod. Their safety or their corners, Ronald Darby, Jalen Mills, Patrick Robinson. Their secondary is great too. They are 2nd in the NFL in interceptions with 19. They are tied 1st for fumbles. So what am I going on about, folks? Their defense is amazing. Every aspect of their defense is amazing. And do you want to know what they do well? They rush with 4 guys. Jim Schwartz, he's an amazing defensive coordinator. He rushes with 4 guys and he's able to drop 7 into coverage. That's how you beat Tom Brady. All the great teams that did it. The Denver Broncos defense several years ago. The New York Giants in both those Super Bowls. It was getting pressure with 4 and dropping 7 into coverage. The first half of the Atlanta Falcons game. By the way, the Atlanta Falcons blew a 28-7 lead, folks. We haven't forgotten. Alex, I love you, bro, but I hadn't forgotten that. 28-3, I'm sorry. We have not forgotten. Never forget. Their offense, folks, their defense is absolutely incredible. Like I said, they have the formula. They have what they need to beat Tom Brady in this high-powered offense. But their offense, Eagles' offense, every aspect of their offense is good. Their O-line's good. Their receivers are good. Their run game is good. Everything about them is good. Their run game is among the best in the NFL. They're ranked 3rd. They're ranked 3rd in the NFL in rushing, averaging 132 rushing yards per game. Who do you want? You want Jay Ajayi or do you want LeGarrette Blount or do you want Corey Clement? Pick your poison. Their receivers. They're loaded at receivers. Nelson Aguilar, Alshon Jeffrey, Matt Collins, the rookie from UNC, he's incredible. And then you got Torrey Smith, the veteran. But wait, there's more. What about their tight ends, folks? Their tight ends. Zach Ertz is one of the best tight ends in football. Look at the year he's having. Oh, this Trey Burton kid. Who's Trey Burton? He comes out of nowhere. He's one of their biggest playmakers right now. And don't sleep on Brent Selleck. I know he's not the Brent Selleck of old, and I know they're not using him that much anymore. But he's still Brent Selleck, folks. And when you look at the Eagles' offense, so many times they run these sets where you'll have 3 receivers out there and these 2 giant tight ends. How do you combat that? As a secondary, how do you guard that? And then again, you factor in the run game. And then Nick Foles. It was sad what happened to Carson Wentz. It was very, very bad. But, folks, Nick Foles has been absolutely incredible. What were the stats last week? Or the week before against the Vikings? He threw for like 350 yards and 3 touchdowns. I think it might have been more than that. And he doesn't throw a single interception. He ghosted them. He just made that joke. The thing about Nick Foles is that he's not Carson Wentz, and he's not the best quarterback of all time. But this is a tried and true NFL veteran. He's got good pocket presence. He's got great accuracy. He's got a great arm. This man knows what he's doing. He's a smart quarterback. So what's the point of me saying all this? What's the point of me saying all this? The point of me saying all this is the Philadelphia Eagles, nobody's been talking about them this year. They've just quietly been one of the best teams in football, and they're one of the most complete football teams I've seen in a very long time. Everything about them is excellent. So stop acting like that the Patriots are going to come in here and just get this Super Bowl and walk out the door, folks. I'm telling you, that's not going to happen. They may win this game, but they're not going to win it by much. The Philadelphia Eagles are well equipped to win this football game. So, what do the Eagles have to do to win? Like I said, on the defensive side of the football, just do what you do, man. Pressure with your 4 and drop your 8 into coverage. That's your best bet. On the offensive side of the football, pound it down their throats. Run the football down their throats. If there's one area where they've struggled, their rush defense has struggled big time, and you got 3 backs to choose from. Their secondary. Here's the thing about the Patriots. They're good in the red zone, but they give up a lot of big plays. You've got field stretchers in Aguilar, Jeffrey, Mac Hollins, and then you get the tight ends going. That's how you beat them. That's how you beat them right there. Ooh. So, final predictions. And you're probably thinking, oh, you're not going to talk about how the Patriots are going to win? Folks, they're Darth Vader. They're the Emperor. This is them at the Death Star. You know, they're the evil empire. We all know what they're capable of. We don't have to elaborate on them. Final score. I'm going with the upset, baby. I'm going with Eagles, baby. Philadelphia Eagles win this football game. They win it by a final score of 28-24. Nick Foles throws 3 touchdown passes. And then they sack Tom Brady 3 times. The rookie Derek Barnett, who we maybe should have taken. Just kidding, I like TJ Watt, but Derek Barnett's been good. Derek Barnett gets 2 out of those 3 sacks. Let me ask you, Dilly, you're a Redskin fan, but aren't you going for the Eagles?
No. Dude, I wish nothing but misery upon the Eagle fans. Oh, heck no.
So not everybody does hate the Patriots. Huh.
No, I love them.
He said he loves the Patriots, folks. He said he loves them.
I love Bill Belichick.
Final score, 28-24. There's instant relief, dude. You can just feel the lactose just creeping over your body and just... I feel better. It's still hot. Whew. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's my hot pepper show. Oh, man. That's my show. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope you guys love this. Anyway, thank you for joining us if you're new to the show. This is not what we usually do. We usually talk about the Pittsburgh Steelers while we're of sound mind, but thank you for...
Are you going to hurl?
I don't know, man. I feel weird. Anyway, please subscribe. I'd appreciate your support. Like I said, Patreon, if you want extra videos, patreon.com/thesteelcurtaincall. Only $1 a month. It's optional, but you get extra content, and you get to pick the content. That's pretty cool, right? Because I'm just generous like that. I'd hot peppers for you. Anyway, follow us on Twitter at scurtaincall33. You can follow my personal account. I'm at P_Garrison. And that's really all I want to say. I want to be done with this show because I don't feel very good at all. Thank you guys for watching, and Go Eagles.